My name is Krysta Edwards, and I spent 4 years at Villa Maria College in the Business Administration program. I was attracted to Villa because of the small size. Honestly, I was terrified to go to college for anything. So hearing that Villa was so small and everybody was kind of on a first name basis was really what brought me here. What makes Villa special to me is the fact that everyone is so friendly and it's not disingenuous. Like, people really mean it. There's no virtue signaling. Everyone is so kind, so compassionate. I've never been in an environment like that before, so it was just something new and something fresh. The most helpful thing about working with faculty at Villa was the encouragement. The fact that I was afraid to be in college in the first place. I was a little bit older than a lot of the people in my freshman classes. So being able to sit down one-on-one with the professors and have them just kind of reaffirm, like, you are supposed to be here, you can do this. That's what helped me out the most. Some of my proudest accomplishments at Villa are making Dean's List and being involved in some of the clubs and after-school activities. I didn't associate with a lot of people when it came to classes or even outside of school, so being involved in things like a student ambassador and orientation leader really made me feel like I belonged at Villa, so that was my proudest accomplishment. Some of the challenges that I faced in my education journey were overcoming addiction. I got clean and I decided to start fresh in my life. What better way to start fresh than to do something that is going to move you forward? So the hardest thing for me was dealing with the stress of being in college. And then also, I got pregnant with twins and I lost them. And then I got pregnant with my son, and he was a complicated pregnancy. Again, I almost dropped out. I was on very limited movements. And then when my son was 8 months old, I lost my mom. And it was right in the beginning of a semester. I reached out to DJ Shear because I was gonna drop out. I was gonna quit completely. And I told him that I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where I was gonna go from here without her. And he sent me to the care center and they set me up with a counselor, and it helped me stay in school. And honestly, he's the entire reason I graduated. So the hardships for me have been tough, but thankfully everyone at Villa had my back. So the hardships brought on the hopefulness. What helped keep me going the most was my son. He really was the light in the darkness. I had so much going on in my life. I felt like I was drowning. And then he came along and it was like I had a reason. I had a reason to keep going in school, to keep going in life, to keep going with my addiction and staying clean. So my son is my everything. My position at Villa is the administrative assistant to the provost. And it's going great. It's just as it was when I was a student here. Everyone is very helpful, very compassionate. It's wonderful. My words for the donors would be thank you so much for your generosity. Receiving that money, receiving that help was a top tier thing that kept me in school, and I don't think that I could have made it without it. I rewrote my story at Villa, and I can't wait to see where this journey takes me. Please help students start their journey and donate to Villa today.